If you're struggling to create content consistently, this video is for you. I know I can help you because I'm saying this as a reminder for myself as someone who has recently started uploading again after some time off, surveying the landscape, understanding that we're living in this digital attention economy, and showing up online is the equivalent of showing up in a conversation that the world is having. It's happening online primarily. So if we're building, if we're on a mission, if we have a purpose, the best way to find people who are aligned with that mission, to vibe with your tribe, is to create content and show up. I know a lot of very confident people offline who are struggling with this exact thing, and that's why I'm called to share this right now. These people are loud and confident and funny, talented, charismatic, but they're restricted. They're in this prison of resistance. But they don't identify as resistance necessarily. They identify as, well, I need the right camera gear, I need the right microphone, I need the right studio, I need the right living arrangement, I need someone to edit for me, I need someone to make my thumbnails for me, I need to, like, that is resistance. That is the energy of fear, of your ego wanting to stay in exactly the same place, to create a day that was similar to the day yesterday. The good news is, as soon as you identify that this procrastination or perfectionism is resistance, you can make a conscious choice. And you can either choose to stay the same and accept that, and trust me, that gets stagnant, that gets old, and that gets nasty as it happens day after day. And we refuse to listen to that calling inside of us to say something, to create something. Making a shift from consuming content to creating content is one of the greatest shifts that you can have in your life. And I've done that before, and I've experienced the highs of it. And then I've experienced the lows of losing that momentum, losing an audience, different niches, different topics, different interests. And I know this has been preparing me for whatever's coming next, and I'm sharing this because I know it will help people who are on the journey of building something special, who are on purpose, and they need to put themselves out there for the first time. First time is absolutely the hardest. When it comes to uploading, creating a thumbnail, title, all those things, I've got a lot going on. I'm attempting to juggle 2 different brands to bring 2 different mascots to life. More about that in another video. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I know my story is getting clear, an epic story. The story that I'm on is interesting. It is exciting. But for me to even clarify it and get it the content quality that it deserves, I need to get into action. I can't start where I want to be. I need to start where I am now. And where I am now is busy, working, grinding, building up income, building the lifestyle I want in order for me to be able to create at the level that I want. Start where you are now, and that's why I won't be doing fancy thumbnails. I won't be doing fancy drone shots and music and editing, those videos that take days sometimes to edit. I'm not going to be doing that for now. I'm going to force myself to develop direct speaking skills, public speaking skills, which are useful online as well as in real life. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to develop my storytelling skills, another incredibly valuable skill in this world that we're living in. And I'm going to continue to document what I'm building, and we're going to see what happens. I know there's an exciting story coming. I know you don't know that yet. And I'm hopefully detached from the mental anguish from putting stuff out there and having it not being seen, which that fear of judgment is one of the biggest ways that resistance will show up. The invisible voices in our head that say, well, I'm not ready. My content isn't there yet. The story isn't good enough. What are they going to say? What are they going to do? What are they going to find out about me? What if I'm not good enough? What if my content isn't good enough? All of these judgments that appear from literally nowhere, that are invisible, that may eventually come in the form of comments. So I'm going to share with you the decision that I've come to now for the second time in my life. And based on the first time I did it, I know that this is a very fruitful decision to make. And this decision is that the purpose that you're on, that vision that you have to improve the quality of your life and the quality of life of the people around you, is more important than those potential judgments, comments, those doubts, those fears, that anguish. Once you've determined that my purpose is more important than any of that, you've won. Every time you identify the resistance monster, it becomes an easy choice. You're like, well, that's not actually a good excuse. I need a GoPro to do this and blah, blah, blah. That's not a good excuse. I need to show up, I need to be consistent, and I need to tell a story that excites me. And that's where I'm at, and that's why I'm uploading this video, because I'm going to continue through this lull as we work towards this bigger vision of what I have in here that I'm about to amplify through these digital means of communication. So thanks for tuning in. Subscribe if you aren't already. I promise this is about to get bigger.